Happy morning. Happy morning, my dear children. Today, our learning objective to learn about the preparation of potassium dichromate. Today, our learning objective is the preparation of potassium dichromate. This question is very important. The repeating question, government repeating question, very important for the 5-mark question. It's a very simple, easiest question. Everyone should write the preparation of potassium dichromate, only 3 equations. We are expecting only the 3 equations. There are 3 equations, all of you should learn. Okay, very important question. It's a board exam question. Anyhow, before that, we should be learn about the important compounds of transition element. What are the important compounds of transition element? That we are taking that oxides and oxoanions of metals. Oxides and oxoanions of metals. Transition metals, oxides are formed by the reactions of transition metal by molecular oxygen of high temperature. At the high temperature, for example, here we are preparing one of the transition metal that is called the potassium dichromate. The formula for potassium dichromate is K2Cr2O7. For this preparation, we are giving the temperature, the high temperature is 900 to 1000 degrees Celsius. Except the first member of this 3D series, that is scandium, all the other transition elements form the metal oxide. All the other metals are formed metal oxide. All the elements, transition elements are formed metal oxide. Here, about the oxidation number of this metal is, here metal is increasing. The range is from +2 to +7. That is a chromium. We are saying about the chromium. The oxidation about the +2 to +7. The range is high. Okay. As the oxidation number is increases, the ionic character is decreases. Clear? As the oxidation number is increases, ionic character is decreases. For example, Mn2O7 is a covalent. Clear? Mostly higher oxides are an acidic nature. Here Mn2O7 dissolved water, we get 2 types of acid. One is called chromic acid and another is called dichromic acid. What's the formula for chromic acid is H2CrO4 and also dichromic acid H2Cr2O7. Anyhow, today our aim is to learn about the preparation of potassium dichromate. Here, what is the formula for potassium dichromate? That formula is K2Cr2O7. K2Cr2O7. It is one of the very important question. That is a repeating question, board exam question. All of you should learn this question. And how can we prepare the potassium dichromate? We are using one of the ore is called chromate. What is the formula for chromate ore? FeCr2O4. Fe2Cr2O4. This one reacts with sodium carbonate. What is the formula for sodium carbonate? Na2CO3. Na2CO3. Then we are adding oxygen. In a reverberatory furnace, at about the temperature is about 900 to 1000 degrees Celsius. What's the temperature? 900 to 1000 degrees Celsius. Here we are getting sodium chromate formula Na2CrO4 and also we get iron oxide formula is Fe2O3 and also carbon dioxide gas. Okay, please all of you take your notebook. Let us write the equation. We are expecting only the 3 equation. All of you should learn the 3 equation. It is very easiest question. Please all of you take note. We can write the equation. The formula for potassium dichromate is K2Cr2O7. What's the formula for potassium dichromate? K2Cr2O7. Okay. It is prepared from chromate ore. Which ore? Chromate. This is potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate prepared from where? Chromate ore. The formula is FeCr2O4. FeCr2O4. Okay. The potassium dichromate. The formula for potassium dichromate is K2Cr2O7. This potassium dichromate is prepared from chromate ore. The formula is FeCr2O4. Okay. Anyhow, the ore is concentrated by gravity separation process. Okay. The ore, that means the chromate ore is concentrated by gravity separation. It is mixed with, that is the chromate ore is mixed with excess of sodium carbonate and also roasted in a reverberatory furnace. Here the chromate ore, that is FeCr2O4. FeCr2O4. Clear? What is FeCr2O4? Chromate ore. CHRO might be chromate ore. FeCr2O4. This is a chromate ore and react with sodium carbonate. What is the formula for sodium carbonate? Na2CO3. Sodium carbonate plus air, that is called oxygen, and also the temperature is 900 to 1000 degrees Celsius. Okay. The chromate ore is react with sodium carbonate and also air in a reverberatory furnace. So we get sodium chromate. What's the formula for sodium chromate? Na2CrO4. What's the formula for sodium chromate? Na2CrO4 plus iron oxide Fe2O3 plus carbon dioxide. These are the products are obtained. Here can you write this equation? Can you write? It's chromate ore. What is the formula for chromate ore? FeCr2O4. FeCr2O4. This is the formula for chromate ore. This chromate ore react with the sodium carbonate, excess of sodium carbonate, and also air. At the temperature is about 900 to 1000 degrees Celsius. We get sodium chromate. Okay, which chromate? Sodium chromate. Sodium chromate. Here, sodium chromate plus iron oxide, that is Fe2O3 and also carbon dioxide. Clear? Can you write? First, you should learn this reagent. Which are the reagent is used for the preparation of sodium chromate. Which are the reagent we are using? That is chromate ore. These are the reactant chromate ore FeCr2O4, sodium carbonate Na2CO3 plus oxygen. We get sodium chromate. What is the formula for sodium chromate? Na2CrO4. Na2CrO4. Sodium chromate plus iron oxide plus carbon dioxide. Okay. First you should balance the equation. We should write one code number. Okay. We are using one code number for balance this equation. Can you remember the code number? That is 4878828. What's the code number? Can you say the code number? 487828. What's the code number? 487828. Say all of you. 487828. We are using this code number and solve it here. You should write here 4878828. Can you write this code number by using this reaction? 4, 8, 7, 8, 2, 8. That is 4 molecules of chromate ore, that is 4 FeCr2O4 plus 8 molecules of sodium carbonate, Na2CO3 plus 7 molecules of oxygen, and we get, and the temperature is also should be mentioned, and also 8 molecules of sodium chromate and 2 molecules of iron oxide and 8 molecules of carbon dioxide. Now the equation is balanced. Okay. What's the code number? 487828. 487. Say all of you. 487828. Okay. Don't forget this code number. If you are changing the code number, it is the total is the equation is wrong. Okay. So make sure the code number have no mistake. Okay. Anyhow, what's the code number? 487828. Okay. That's the first equation. And also, here the color of the sodium chromate is yellow color. Okay, the yellow solution of sodium chromate is treatment with concentrated sulfuric acid. The yellow color of the sodium chromate. Okay, the yellow color of the sodium chromate. Formula Na2CrO4. Na2CrO4 and reacts with sulfuric acid. Okay, this yellow color of sodium chromate is reacts with the concentrated sulfuric acid. We get sodium dichromate. What's the formula for sodium dichromate? Na2CR2O7. Say all of you. What is the formula for sodium dichromate? Na2CR2O7. Na2CR2O7. Okay, and also this sodium combines with the sulfate. The sodium combines with sulfate. What's the product? The sodium combines with the sulfate. What's the product? Can you say Na2SO4? And also hydrogen combines with oxygen. Hydrogen combines with oxygen. We get hydrogen combines with oxygen. What's the product? H2O. Okay. Now we should balance the equation. How can we balance the equation? Here having 2 chromium. How much chromium is there? 2 chromium. So make it 2 here. So 4 sodium, 4 sodium. And also now the equation is balanced. Okay. Here having 2 chromium. So make it 2 chromium here. So 4 sodium. Now the equation is balanced. Okay. Can you write? Have it out? Okay. Here, the saturated solution of sodium chromate, sodium dichromate in water. The saturated solution of sodium dichromate in water, here having water, is mixed with KCl. That is percentage of KCl, potassium chloride. Percentage of KCl, potassium chloride. Okay. And then the concentrated is get crystals of sodium chloride. Here this sodium chromate, that is a sodium dichromate. This sodium dichromate is mixed with the sodium dichromate containing water is on mixed with KCl, potassium chloride. Okay. Shall we write the equation? What is the code number of this equation? Code number? Can you say what's the code number? 487828. Okay, 487828. Here, sodium dichromate, the formula is Na2CR2O7. This sodium dichromate on react with KCl. What's the name of KCl? Potassium chloride. This sodium combines with the Cl, we get sodium chloride. What's the product? Sodium chloride. The potassium will be attached here. So can you say what's the product? K2Cr2O7. What's the product meaning? K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate, plus sodium combines with Cl to form NaCl. How much sodium chloride is? How much sodium is there? 2 sodium. So make it 2 sodium. So how much chlorine is there? 2 chlorine. So make it 2 here. Now potassium 2. Now the equation is balanced. Am I right? This is the formula. This is the preparation of and formula for potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate. Now, can you say about potassium preparation of potassium dichromate? First of all, what's that one? Here we are taking chromate O. What's the formula? That is FeCr2O4. FeCr2O4 on react with the sodium carbonate. What's the formula for sodium carbonate? Na2CO3. Na2CO3. The presence of oxygen. What's the temperature? 9,000 to 100,000 degrees Celsius. We get sodium chromate and iron oxide plus carbon dioxide gas. Am I right? What is the code number? 487828. 487828. Clear? Now, what is the color of sodium chromate? The color of sodium chromate is yellow. Yellow solution. The yellow solution is treatment with, we are adding with concentrated sulfuric acid. We get sodium dichromate and also sodium sulfate plus water. Here, this sodium dichromate on treatment with potassium chloride, the formula is KCl, we get potassium dichromate and also sodium chloride. Okay, it's a very important question, especially for the 5 mark, sometimes maybe asked for 3 mark also. Anyhow, very important question. Next, about what are the physical properties of potassium dichromate? Physical properties. The first one, it is an orange red crystalline solid. Okay, potassium dichromate is an orange red crystalline solid. Can you learn about, sometimes maybe asked about the 3 mark question or 2 mark question. What are the physical properties of potassium dichromate? What's the color of this potassium dichromate? Orange red crystalline solid, which melts at, what is the melting? It melts at 671 Kelvin melts. Okay, and also it is soluble. It is soluble. That is moderately soluble. Okay, moderately soluble in hot to cold water. Cold water. And also it is very much soluble in hot water. Very much soluble in hot water. That is 2 or 3 point is enough. Okay, 2 or 3 point is enough. And also it emits toxic chromium. It emits toxic chromium. Fumes upon heating. Okay, sir, modern point. Clear? And what are the physical properties? We should be remember at least any 3 or 4 points is enough. Okay. Potassium dichromate is a red orange crystalline solid. Okay, red orange crystalline solid, which melts about 671 Kelvin. Which melts about 671 Kelvin. Okay. And also it is moderately soluble in cold water. Moderately soluble in cold water. And it is very much soluble in hot water. Very much soluble in hot water. It emits toxic chromium. Fumes upon heating. Okay, this potassium dichromate on heating, it emits toxic chromium. One word question. Toxic chromium fumes upon heating. Okay. Next, one of the equation about potassium dichromate on heating, which are the products are obtained. That's the question. What happens? Potassium dichromate on heating. What happens? Potassium dichromate on heating. What is the formula for potassium dichromate? K2Cr2O7 potassium dichromate. This potassium dichromate on heating we get potassium chromate. What is the formula for potassium chromate? K2CrO4. Okay, K2CrO4 and that's a chromic oxide plus oxygen. Chromic oxide one, chromic acid Cr2O3 plus molecular oxygen. Okay, chromic oxide. Here, potassium dichromate on heating we get potassium chromate, chromic oxide plus oxygen. These are the products that are obtained. How can you balance the equation? It is very easy. Make it here 4 here. So how much potassium is there? 4 here. So how much chromium is there? 4 2s are 8. Am I right? Here already 4 over. Here you make it 2 here. Okay. Now what about the oxygen? Here 4 7s are 28. Am I right? Here 4 4s are 16. 16 plus 6 about 22. Then what's the remaining? Make it 3 here. Now the equation is balanced. Okay. It is one of an gaseous. Okay. Vapor state. Okay. Gas. Okay. Here potassium dichromate on heating. What is the product? Potassium chromate. Potassium chromate. The formula is K2CrO4 potassium chromate and also chromium oxide, chromium 3 oxide, okay, chromium 3 oxide and also about the molecular oxygen. Next about we can learn about the structure of dichromate ions, structure of dichromate and also chromate ion. What's the structure? This is also important question for the 2-mark question. Structure of chromate ion and the structure of dichromate ion. Structure of chromate ion and also the structure of dichromate ion. First of all, we are writing the structure of chromate. CrO4 minus chromate ions. Okay. You should be, whenever you are drawing the structure, the chromium is at the center. Okay, chromium is at the center. Okay, chromium, we are writing chromium at the center. How much oxygen is there? 4 oxygen. So one of the oxygen is make it. Okay, make it up, and also here oxygen, here oxygen, and also here oxygen. As per the 3D view we are seeing means we are giving some dot like that. Okay, and also the total charge of this ion is about 2 minus. This is the structure. Okay, can you draw? And also one of the structural having. This is the chromium. And also upward is oxygen is there. This side oxygen. This is oxygen. downward reaction. Total, we can draw what? 2 minus, okay. And also, as per the 3D view, we are seeing it, okay. Can you draw? Can you down? No. Next, about the structure of dichromate ion. Structure of dichromate ions. Structure of dichromate ions. What's the formula? Cr2O7 2 minus. Okay. So how much chromium is there? How much chromium is there? How much chromium? 2 chromium. Okay. We are trying 2 chromium, that is Cr 2 chromium. How much oxygen is there? 7 oxygen. Okay, 7 oxygen, make it 1 oxygen here, and another oxygen, another oxygen. Okay, and also here. And these 2 chromiums are joined by 1 of an oxygen. Okay? What's the charge, total charge? 2 minus. Okay. And also, they have a bond angle. What's about the angle? 126 degree. And also, from oxygen, chromium. 163 pm. Here about this oxygen and chromium. 179 pm. As per the 3D view, you should be use the dot line like that. Structure of dichromate. You should be draw simply, very simply, because within the 2 minutes, you should be, before the 1 or 2 minutes, you should be finished this diagram, okay? So, make it fast, okay? And also, about the one more diagram about having. Center is the chromium, clear? Center is chromium. One of an oxygen. Another one oxygen. Another one oxygen. Here one of the oxygen joining here. Okay. This again will join with chromium. This oxygen molecule is again joining with chromium. Menggunakan oxygen. Another oxygen. Here one oxygen. As per the 3D. Okay. This is the chromium, 2 chromium. This is Cr. This is also Cr. Okay. Oxygen, 1 oxygen, 2 oxygen. 3 oxygen, 4 oxygen, 5 oxygen, 6 oxygen and 7 oxygen. Okay, can you draw? Here about that, both chromate and dichromate ions are oxoanion of chromium. These are oxoanion because the charge is minus. Okay, the charge is minus. So we are saying that oxoanion of chromium. Here, they are strong oxidizing agent. These both ions, that is chromate ions and dichromate ions, are strong oxidizing agent. In these ions, chromium is in +6 oxidation state. What is an oxidation state? +6 oxidation state. Here, in aqueous solution, chromate and dichromate ions can be interconvertible. In aqueous solution, chromate ions, that is CrO4 2- ions, and dichromate Cr2O7 2- ions are interconvertible, and also in alkaline solution chromate ions is predominant, whereas dichromate ions become predominant in acidic solution. Okay, this is about the structures, and also you should be writing this one, and again you should be write about this. The structure, both the two structures should be learned thoroughly. This is all 2 mark question. And about today assignment, I am giving the today assignment, the preparation of potassium dichromate. I am expecting only the equation is enough. Okay, please all of you should write the 3 equations neatly. Today assignment. What is the today assignment? Preparation of K2 Cr2O7. Okay, I am expecting only the 3 equation. Equation you should be right. Okay, first of all, that is, don't forget that first is the chromate O. We are reacting with sodium carbonate and oxygen. Don't forget to write the temperature. What's the temperature? 900 to 1000 degrees Celsius. We get sodium chromate. What's the formula? Na2CrO4 plus iron oxide. What's the formula? Fe2O3 and also carbon dioxide. What's the code number we are using here? 487A28. Don't forget the code number. And also the sodium chromate is converted into sodium dichromate, and also sodium dichromate is converted into potassium dichromate. Okay, the 3 equations you must write. Okay, don't forget. Thank you all of you. Thank you. Have a nice day.